Hi, welcome back to the channel, Rideshare Buddy UK. It's Saturday and I've got nothing on. I did have an afternoon booking from Cardiff Airport going somewhere up the valleys, but I can't remember where. But that's been cancelled. He's missed his connecting flight at Dubai and he's flying in tomorrow morning. So I've got 9:15 tomorrow morning to do from Cardiff Airport, going up the valleys. Then I've got a 4:45 pickup. I think it's 4:45. An afternoon pickup from Cardiff Airport going out to Fishguard. So that's going to be nice. When I get to Fishguard, I might have a couple of hours there and do a bit of fishing. There's supposed to be some quite good fishing locations along the port and the seawall, so I might do that before heading back home. But today I've got nothing on. I'm on Bolt, which means I've got nothing on. Nothing's happening on Bolt. Well, I don't mind because I've been driving around playing with my new toy. So let's have a look at my new toy. It means I've got yet another phone and device in the cabin. It's getting a bit crowded now, but I shall have a rethink one day soon and decide what it is I need and what it is I don't need. But let's have a look at what this new gadget does. Okay, as you can see, I've got a smartphone there. It's an old smartphone which I've used, and I've loaded on the Stan app. Now, what Stan does, it's in pause at the moment because I'm stationary, but when I start moving, it'll go active, is it scans the road ahead and uses AI to look for potholes and various other road defects. It records those potholes, records the geolocation of them, the coordinates, and when I get home later, I'll log into the Wi-Fi and that will upload the report to the Stan database, and Stan will separate all of the potholes and reports it's had with the locations and send a report off to the relevant local authority. So that they know about the potholes in that location. As you can see, I'm getting a bit crowded. I've got my a dash cam there, which I use for filming when I do my vlogs. I've got the internal CCTV, which is installed by taxi rentals and Autocar. I've got my phone there, which is for at the moment it's for Bolt and also for the maps. And just over there I have this phone where I do my recording for the vlogs. And down below there I have another phone which is plugged in for Android Auto. So plenty of phones, plenty of devices. It's a good job I got a big battery in this car, otherwise we'd have real problems. As you can see, I've got 193 miles in the battery. That's enough to do tomorrow's first one, but I think I'm going to be charging up possibly to 100%. I've looked on the map and there is nothing around Cardiff at all really, apart from a 50 kilowatt charger at Holiday Inn Express, which is BP Pulse, so that's an option. So yeah, anyway, I've got no work on, so I'll take a bit of a break, have a quick cuppa, and then we'll head off, and I'll just drive around because I want to play with this new toy and see how effective it is. It's the first day I've got it, first day of trying it out. And I'll give a report back a little bit later once I get home and I upload the data and see if it picks up any potholes. I'll go down a couple of the roads in Newport that has some pretty bad potholes and see if it picks it up. Yeah, I'm out mapping potholes. Now, I've had an email from Taxi Code. Obviously, I've done something wrong with the settings, and they've asked me to arrange a booking to talk to one of the technical team to get the settings sorted out so I can start to accept work, because I've had nothing from them. I thought I'd do it, but I've probably missed out a setting. So on Thursday, I booked in to go down to Uber Hub at 11 o'clock, and then at 2 o'clock, I've arranged a video call with the Taxi Code technical team to sort out the settings on Taxi Code, so we can get some work coming in from that. I've heard nothing back from Minicabits yet, I'm not going to chase them up too much. I've got pretty much inundated with work as it is. And if I do go live with taxi code, that may bring in a bit more. So I don't want to be pushing out too many. I have an issue with taxi code in that if they send me work at the price I demand, then if I turn it down or don't accept the booking, you get fined 10%. That's a lot. So I may not stay on taxi code too long, but they also have a marketplace. Now on the marketplace they post jobs pretty much like OTS, and you bid on those jobs. Now that would probably be much more suitable for me as a single operator. If you've got multiple cars, it's easy to take on jobs as it comes in. If it's just you and somebody wants a car at 4 o'clock in the morning and you don't do it, I've got to turn it down, and they're going to be fined for 10% for turning that down. So that's not good. So what I've done is I've set my prices for out of hours, and my out of hours is from 9 at night through till 9 in the morning. I've set that at £50 pick-up fare and £5 a mile thereafter. So if somebody wants to pay me £500 to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning to drive to Heathrow, I'll probably do that. But I'm not going to do it for 150. But for 500, 550, I might consider it. I'll tell you what, bringing that passenger back last night from Heathrow was a real pain. 4.5 hours. 4.5 hours from Heathrow to Barry. Pontypool. I went to Pontypool. There was an accident on the new bridge, right in the middle of rush hour on a Friday afternoon. It was backed up for miles, and we had to go out over the old bridge, the old Severn crossing, and it was just solid crawling all the way from Bristol all the way up to the bridge. 4.5 hours, can you believe it? But these things happen on occasions, and that's the life of a taxi driver. You just got to grin and bear it. Fortunately, I had a good charge in the car, so I was able to keep the aircon on and keep everybody cool and happy. But yeah, it's happened sometimes. You just got to live with it. Right, there's definitely nothing happening on Bolt at the moment. I'm going to have an early night, I think. I don't think anything's going to happen. But I'm going to take about an hour or so just driving around, see if I can catch an area that's a little bit busy, and also to have a play with this Stan app. I'll put the link in below, go and join up if you've got a spare phone. I don't think you'll be able to use it on your phone that you're going to be active with, because it does blank out the screen to save battery. But if you've got an old phone with a reasonable camera, you should be able to run it. Well, that's definitely going to be it now for me. It's 5:30. I've been out for a couple of hours. I've had Bolt on at 1.9 mile radius. Nothing, not a murmur. I'm going to go home. I'll download all this stuff from the Stan and see what sort of impact I've had in this last couple of hours. And I'll get back in touch shortly with the details. Right, so today is Sunday. I was going to show you uploading that Stan map, but I must have done something wrong because it didn't upload anything. So I'm having another go today. I must have pressed the wrong button or something and didn't save it. I'm not sure what. But I'll do it again today. But today, it's Sunday. 2 jobs on today. 9:15 pick up at Cardiff Airport, going up to Mountain Ash, then coming back, got a few hours wait, and a 4:45 pick up at Cardiff Airport, or Cardiff today, going to Fishguard. That's going to be an interesting one, because once you get past sort of Cardiff stroke Swansea, you really wouldn't get to fast chargers. So we'll see what happens, what I'm doing. Today's plan is I'm doing a full 100% charge at Tesla Celtic Manor. I'm there now. I'm at 63%. Very slow charger today, 42 kilowatts. But it is 16 degrees, so it might be because it's got cold battery and a cold charger. But saying 52 minutes to 100%. So that's going to take me up to 8:30. Plane due in at 9:15. That's not going to be a problem. 45-50 minutes to the airport. I reckon he'll probably be through within half an hour, say 9:45. An hour up to Mountain Ash and an hour back, so that's 11:45. And that gives me about 5 hours. I might go and bolt round Barry, if Bolt has anything round Barry. Or I might just go down Barry and do a bit of fishing, or just go left for Wonder and have some lunch. Because Barry Island is quite a nice place. So pick up at 4:45, then out to Fishguard. I think that's about 140 miles. I'm not too sure. So I'm going to have to do a charge up somewhere. At Cardiff Airport, the closest charger really at Cardiff Airport is a 50 kilowatt charger at Holiday Inn Express. So that's going to take me about an hour to charge up, being 50 kilowatts. That'll take me to 100%. That'll give me about, let's say, 280 miles. It should be over 300, but if it's 280, I'm going to have enough to get down to Fishguard, but coming back might be a bit of a problem. Don't think I'll get back to Newport. So what I'll probably look at doing is checking out the Tesla charger over at Carmarthen. Go down to Carmarthen, charge up at the Tesla there, and that'll give me enough to get back to Newport. But I'm a little bit concerned about Fishguard. Not too sure what's around there. There's not a lot around Cardiff Airport at all, apart from that one 50 kilowatt charger at the Holiday Inn Express. All the rest seems to be connected curb, 7 and 11 kilowatts at 50p a kilowatt. Those aren't any good, too expensive, and way too slow to use. Yeah, interesting day today. It'd be a nice one to try out this Fishguard and what we can get down at the very west end of Wales. Right, things shouldn't be too bad. I've just done a check on Google Maps. Cardiff Airport to Fishguard is about 110 miles, 2 hour drop. And it's about 40 miles back to Carmarthen. So 150, 160 miles. No problem at all if I do a charge at Carmarthen. We'll see how many miles we got left on the clock after I've dropped off at Mountain Ash. But I doubt I'll be able to do it. I very much doubt. Might do, don't know. But if I can just charge up here and also at Carmarthen, that would be perfect without having to use the BP Pulse. If not, we'll just charge up at BP Pulse and put a few extra miles in. Won't charge all the way up, I'll just make sure I've got plenty to do the trip and stop off at Carmarthen Tesla. Well, I've set up my stand phone a little bit differently. I've got a new mount, and I'm trying to do it in landscape, see if that works a little bit better. But I have to admit, Tesla is not doing so great today. I think it's doing about 42 kilowatts, very slow charging. Maybe this is what I've got to look forward to during the winter. I don't know. Right, so I'm on the way. I only went up to 92%. It was really slow today, Tesla was. Just doing that 42 instead of 97 kilowatts charging. So I'm going to get a little bit of time to spare. I'm going to pop into Greg's, have some breakfast, bacon roll and a coffee. And then we'll head to Cardiff Airport. 92% charge, 280 miles equivalent. So I've got enough to do the job today up to Mountain Ash, back down. I'm just trying to figure out whether I'll have enough to actually do the trip out to Fishguard and back to Carmarthen. It's up to about 30 miles to the airport from here, 40 to Mountain Ash, 40 back, that's 120, 140, 150 I need. No, just a little bit too short. I think I'd be pushing it even if I had the 100% charge. So what I'll do, I'll put 50 or 60 miles worth of charge down at the BP after the Holiday Inn Express at Cardiff Airport, after I've dropped off at Mountain Ash, and then that'll give me enough to do the trip down to Fishguard and back up to Carmarthen for a full charge at the Tesla. So today you're looking at maybe about 200, just over £200 turnover. Might do a little bit of a bolt, I doubt it, but we'll try bolt down at Barry when we get back from Mountain Ash. Or I'll just go down to Barry Island and have a break and see what we can do there. No sign of Uber yet, so that's just the way it is. I think I found out what went wrong with Stan yesterday when I tried to produce a report. There's two buttons when it's in operation. There's a big stop recording button, and also there's the finish button. I pressed the stop recording button, so that didn't produce a report, even though I've got loads of data points recorded. What I should have done is pushed finish, and we push finish, it then produces a report. So we'll see what happens when we get down to the airport. I've got a bit of time to spare. I'll push finish and see if that works. Right, I think this is where I went wrong yesterday. I hit that button, just there, thinking that was the stop button. Well, it is the stop button and pause button. What I should have pressed was this button, red button up in the corner, and that finishes and produces the report. So we'll find out now, well, a little bit later, whether that is true. But right now, I'm at Greg's. I'm going to pop in for a bacon roll and a cup of coffee for breakfast. I've got a little bit of time. The plane from Amsterdam has just left. It's going to take about an hour to get to Cardiff. It's going to land probably around 9:15. It's on time. Half an hour for the guy to get through baggage. And we should be on our way, hopefully, by 10:15. Yeah, it's just that top button. So I press that top button, and it's brought me to the report screen. So I've got the report name. I'll change that. Description if needed. Upload only on Wi-Fi. So I'll do that when I get home, save on my data. So I'll just complete report after putting in the name, and we'll see what happens. Right, I've just dropped off at Mountain Ash, and I've come back down to Barry Island now, because I've got a few hours, about 4 or 5 hours, 4 hours before the next plane drops in. Now I've got 205 on the meter for the mileage. I need 160 to go down from Cardiff Airport, drop off at Fishguard, come back to power up at Carmarthen. So I've got about 40 miles to spare, but I'm a little bit iffy over that, so I'm going to top up a little bit more. I've come up to Barry Island, and right in front of me at the car park, we have some connected curb chargers. They're only 7 kilowatt chargers, but I can pull on about 25-30 miles of range per hour, and if I'm going to be here for 2 or 3 hours, I'm about to put on 50-60 miles without a problem, and that's going to give me my spare to be able to do the trip this afternoon. You can spend a bit of time on Barry Island, grab something to eat, have a walk, spend a bit of time down here. It's a bit overcast, but it's quite warm, so not going to be too bad until I have to leave for the 4:45 pick up at Cardiff Airport, take me out to Fishguard, back home. I hope to be home by about 9:30 tonight, with any luck, if everything goes to plan. Well, let's just go across and park up at this connected curb. There's about 6 electric EV points here. Minimum charge 30p, but there's no idle fee, and I'm not going to fill up enough to go idle anyway, not in 3 hours. So let's connect up and head off and have something to eat. Right, so my mate parked up. I'm getting 6 kilowatt hour or 6 kilowatt charge coming in. So I've booked 2 hours in a car park, which is enough to give for me to go for a walk, grab something to eat, and then we can go and park up somewhere else. But it is glorious. Sun's just about to come through the clouds now. 2 hours should give me about 50 miles out of charge, and that's going to give me my leeway that I need for the Fishguard job. So 50p kilowatt hour, pretty expensive, a little bit cheaper than going up to the holiday in BP Pulse, but not much more expensive or not much more cheaper. But yeah, time for a break, and that was just the ship having a honk. Then we'll go up into the main resort part and enjoy some sun and some fish and chips for Sunday lunch. This is why I recommend people get their own operator's licence if you're an independent driver. These jobs are from OTS. Now, OTS will work with a lot of local companies, and if you're a company driver, you're going to lose 20-30% of what you earn to the company commission. Now, I have my own operator's licence, so I get the full amount from OTS is my profit, and that really opens up your margins a little bit more and gives me the chance to take some time off in between jobs. If I was a company driver and I lost 20 or 30% of the payment to the company, after I dropped off in Mountain Ash, I'd have to get back into area and continue working. I wouldn't be able to take the time off. But as I'm not a company driver, I've got the ability to chill out. I've got the margins a little bit better than being a company driver, which gives me the time and the money to be able to chill out and just explore and just take a bit of time out, really. Getting that work-life balance right. Well, that's interesting. Connected curb automatically shuts off at 80%. So I'll remember that in future. These small roadside chargers only take you up to 80%, and then it'll automatically disconnect. So I've got 247, so that's going to give me a good 80 miles clear for this Fishguard job, so I'm not too fussed now. I've still got half an hour or so left in the car park. I've had a very nice fish and chips for dinner, or lunch, but it is so hot, you don't want to really do a lot of exercise. So I've had a walk around the front, and now I'm really ready for a snooze. 4:45 is the next, so 2.5 hours. It's not meet and greet, so I can park up the road and just wait for him to give me a call, and then go down and pick him up. But he's only flying in from Amsterdam. It's unlikely that there's going to be much of a delay. Right, just dropped off at just outside Fishguard. I've got 99 miles left in the charge, and it's 115 miles to get home. So I'm going to have to stop at Carmarthen and just fill up. If I hadn't have gone up to 80% and that connected curb, or if it had allowed me to go up to 100%, I'd have had enough to get home. So if I'd gone to the BP Pulse, I'd have charged up to 100, and that would have been enough left in there for getting home just about, with about 20-25 miles to spare. But as I don't, it's 20 past 7. I'm going to head down into Carmarthen Tesla, which is about 40 mile away, and I'll push it up to 80% and just head home. So it's been a good day today. A long day, much longer than I normally do, but a lot of it was just having a nice day out in Barry, waiting in between flights. So let's get off to Carmarthen and fill her up. Right, so there we are. We parked in at Carmarthen Tesla. I'm hitting 97 as per normal. 21%. I'll take it up to 80% and then head off. I've got 63 miles left remaining, so I've got plenty of. Once I hit 80, gotta pay £3 car parking for an hour. So I definitely won't be here for more than an hour. I'm on off-peak, 35p charging fee, so not too bad at all. So we'll get this filled up and then we'll start to head off. Oh, hey, fucking hell, I know to rip you off here, don't they? Not only do you have to pay £3 to charge up, you never pay £3 to go to a petrol station. But I scanned the code in to pay online. And you have to pay 20p convenience fee on top of your £3 to pay online. Fucking ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. This country is a total rip-off. It really is a total rip-off. But anyway, we are filling up. And we'll be heading off home shortly. It's been a long day. Okay, so I'm on my way. I've got 84% charged up, 270 miles in the battery. I'm 1 hour, 10 minutes away from home, and it's just gone 9 o'clock, so I should be home hopefully by 10:15. I should have, there's about 70 miles, 75 miles to go, so I'll have about 190 left in the tank for running round. No work yet tomorrow. Don't really want to plan on taking much work on tomorrow because I'm quite tired. Tuesday I've got my final day of the tour guide course to do, so no work on Tuesday. Wednesday I've got a couple of small airport ones, one out to Bristol and another one down to Cardiff Airport. Thursday I've got nothing booked in. Going to be an easy week next week. I've got 11 o'clock Thursday morning down at Cardiff Hub to try and find out why I'm not on a Uber. And then Thursday afternoon I've got a Zoom call with Taxi Code, a tech team, to try and get my account up, running and active and taking work off Taxi Code. Friday I do have a Heathrow on. Nothing to bring me back yet, just something taking me out. And Saturday, I think I've got a couple of Bristol airports on. Next Sunday, I don't think I'll get anything Sunday yet. So next week's going to be a fairly quiet week. But I'm just going to get home now, upload this Stan report, and call it a day. I'll try and get this video out tomorrow, because Monday, because I don't have any work on. So I'm going to have an easy one tomorrow. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. It's been a bit of a hectic day today. Well, not hectic, but long day. Very long day. So I've done a bit of a pothole reporting and mapping. And a couple of trips out from Cardiff. And I've ventured into the wild west of Wales, which are pretty much an EV charge point desert. But managed to do it. Not too bad at all. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Until next time, happy driving and make that profit.